Are you sick of sniping on that crane and landing your shots 30% of the time, every time? Or tired of your teammates telling you, for the love of God, switch to something other than the sniper? Well, the second one may not change, but I'm going to help you out with the first, and give you 7 advanced tips that if applied correctly and consistently will increase effectiveness with the sniper guaranteed. So if you found this video informative, please smash that like button. It truly helps out the channel when it comes to the algorithm. And subscribe for all things the finals, as well as the most comprehensive weapon guides for the game. Let's jump into it. The first tip is to go into the firing range and get used to what 40 meters looks like. You want to try your best to make sure that all engagements are within this distance, because this is where all your shots will be registered as hit scan, meaning that your bullet will instantly hit the target when fired, without having to lead your shot. Because beyond 40 meters, the bullet will be registered as a projectile, meaning that you're going to have to lead your shots. Tip number 2 is to always stay on the move and not remain at the same location after an engagement or if your position is revealed. So with that being said, always have your next position in mind, making sure you can get to it quickly and decisively. Now, there is a caveat to this, which also leads to tip number 3. Try your best to find a vantage point that gives you some sort of height advantage, a flank, or cover. Your cover doesn't necessarily have to be an object. It could also be standing behind your teammates and using the cover that they provide, such as a mesh, dome shield, or even their bodies. You're a light, so you have to understand that you have the smallest health pool and the limitations that comes with that, meaning that you should never be the person in front firing. Tip number 4, ensure that your loadout has at least a way for you to consistently gain height or provide mobility, such as grapple hook, which is my preferred specialization when it comes to sniping, dash, or the gateway. Tip number 5. From 5 meters and beyond, always use the target acquisition sequence, which is first acquiring your target, centering it while in hipfire, then aiming down sights and firing. What this does is minimize the amount of micro corrections needed when you are scoped in, so that you can utilize tip number 6, which is snap firing. This is when you fire within 2 seconds after aiming down sights and allowing the scope to fully set. This will allow you to take a more decisive shot and remove the self-doubt or indecisiveness that may occur if aimed down sights for a prolonged period of time. Snap firing, more importantly, allows the player to constantly recenter and maintain the target, which gets more important the closer you get because of the speed at which the target can move. And finally, tip number 7. Within 30 meters, always utilize model aiming by focusing on the target from the waist up. Once you reveal your position, you do not have time to sit there and line up the target with the reticle. You have to quickly acquire the target again to eliminate them or reposition so that you can restart the engagement. This is because there are plenty of weapons that can delete you within this range, and providing the target more time to do that will decrease your chance of survival drastically.